Good morning, everybody, all you beautiful people. I've missed you. I've been away. Last weekend I was in Albuquerque with my family, my son and my daughter and my granddaughters. We were just having such a good time. I even saw my famous, wonderful hairdresser and got a new do. Anyway, everything is good, and I hope everything's good there. We're getting into the warmer season in Phoenix, but it's still beautiful here. It is beautiful. Okay, well, let's just kind of run down what's going on for the week. And we have our psychic squad on Tuesday evenings from 6 to 8. And that is just awesome for, getting practice in with your psychic stuff or your medium stuff. It's just mediumship stuff. It's really, really neat. And that is from 6 to 8 on Tuesday evenings. And Don Ruma Rivera is our fearless leader, and he always has all kinds of exercises for us to do. Some are really interesting, and some are a little challenging, and some are pretty easy, and some are just plain fun. But there's always about 20 people on board, and you just get to do different readings for each other, and it's really neat. It's really neat. They're very supportive and everything, so it's really cool. So if you want to join the Psychic Squad on Tuesdays between 6 and 8, just contact Dawn at advice@Sonoran Mystic Tarot, okay? And remember, during the week, there's all kinds of people doing live streaming and, answering questions. And if you get a question answered from me and you're kind of questionable, call somebody else, get on with somebody else. And anyway, we have the first Wednesday of every month. We have our messages from the other side. We have 7 mediums, and we give you messages from your loved ones. And so it's pretty wonderful because, they never leave us. So those messages are at the Rising Phoenix Spiritualist Church at 1522 West Encanto Boulevard here in Phoenix. Okay? And so if you come, it's the first Wednesday of every month. It's $20, and all the money goes to the church. And it's just some beautiful people and great mediums, and it's very interesting. We rotate, so there's 3 of us every month doing readings, but there's 7 of us total. So anyway, also my mediumship class that I teach mediumship is always the first Thursday of every month, and that's $15, and that's great practice too if you want to learn how to connect with your loved ones on the other side. Don't forget, my book is still out there, and it has all kinds of different tools that you can learn to help you with your psychic abilities, with your mediumship abilities, which is, fun stuff. There's some of my stories about my life and how I've got here and, all that stuff. But it's a great handbook. That's what it really is. It's a handbook. It's a book to help you grow and learn and develop your gifts, okay? It's called Love Your Spiritual Gifts, and it is available on Amazon. But also add to your library Dawn Ruma Rivera's book, The Ultimate Power Within, and that's all about affirmations and creating the magic in your life that you would like. Okay, remember, if you want private readings, there's a lot of things that you probably don't want the whole world to know about when you get on here. So you can check on my website, Susan Grayson, Psychic Medium, or you can contact me at sgrayson2@msn.com, and I'll be happy to set up something with you, private readings. If you are on Facebook, please hit like and comment. If you're on YouTube, hit the little button that says subscribe. It will really make me feel good because it adds so much to the value of what I'm doing, because I don't charge for these free readings on Saturday. Me and Karen Bonifilio, she has a podcast called Inner Realms and Outer Journey. She and I had a lot of fun. And what happened, we did candle magic, and that's all in my book. Everything you want to know how to do candle magic according to the best timing and everything, according to the moon phases and stuff. But it's a fun thing to do where you can create magic and it doesn't take big expenses. It's just a lot of fun. Well, anyway, that's on YouTube. If you want to watch it, it'll tell you exactly what to do if you want to create a little magic with your candles. And but she also has other podcasts with different, psychics and mediums and different people that are very interesting. And that's Karen Bonifilio, and she's on YouTube at Inner Realms and Outer Journeys. Also, Alice Trevero, Sparkle of Light, Spiritual Chat Show. She has some really interesting people on her podcast too, and I'm on one of them, and it's cool. Jennifer Rose, which is a medium, she has Sacred Spiral Network, and that is also a lot of fun to watch, and you can ask questions. But anyway, these are all available to you on YouTube. So all you gotta do is get on YouTube and put the name of the person you want to watch, and it's a lot of fun. They're just great people, and we're all trying to make a difference in the world and make this a better world because you guys are so special. Thank you. Okay, I've already talked to my angels, my guides, my loved ones on the other side. They're going to help me with these readings. So I'm going to just shuffle them up a little bit. And I know everybody's getting anxious. So who is first on the list, honey? My son is here. He's here every so often. So I couldn't do without him or my husband, Bill. They're just the best. Okay. So the first person is Yvette. What's coming in May? Wow. The way this month is flying, the way this year is flying, oh my goodness, there's not going to be much left of it. But let's see what you need to know that's coming up for you, Yvette. Okay? Let me pull some cards. Got to get these hands, get that energy flowing. Okay, Yvette, what is coming up for you? Okay, I'm going to pull these. Yvette. Ooh. Well, it's telling me that, you may be over concerned about money, but there is some money coming your way. And that may be happening maybe around the 1st of next month, which is June. But there is money coming, and I don't know exactly what you do for a profession, but people look at you and they have a lot of respect for you and think you're doing great. Okay? You're a very good friend. Make sure that everything you give out, comes back to you. It should be a give and take relationship with everybody. But anyway, these are good cards. So don't worry so much about money. It's going to be all right. Okay, that's what you can expect for this month, the rest of this month. Okay, next we have Karen, and this is Karen Bonifilio, and she wants to know about her finances. Okay, Karen, let's see what's going on here. You'll draw to these cards here. Okay, when you can expect an improvement. Well, there will be an improvement, but it's going to take about 4 more months, and then you should see a big improvement. There's some things in your life that are coming to closure, and I know you've had a lot of disappointments, but I also feel like the burden is going to be lifted, and a lot of choices that you will be making. Don't get discouraged, and just don't focus on not having enough. Don't focus on the scarcity. Know that, we deserve the best, we deserve the most, and put it out there. Okay, angels, I appreciate the fact that I have prosperity in my life. If you say what you believe and what you want, you will create it. Okay, it's all about manifesting what you want and believing that you are worthy enough to receive it, and that you don't have to worry about that stuff. So you will have it. It's going to take a little while because it's all about kind of changing your attitude, your beliefs, and knowing that it's yours. Okay, just say thank you that I have prosperity in my life, and I have abundance, and I have everything I need, and it will happen. Okay, Barbara would like some cards drawn. Let's see, Barbara. Let's see what I can tell you today. Okay, these are the cards I need to pull. Okay. Wow, a lot of things are coming to you right now. There may be a little bit of conflict with some people. I don't know, and it's not really you that's creating the conflict, but somehow you feel like you're involved. They might be trying to reel you in and dump a lot of things on you. Don't let them. Just say, just refuse. Just stay away from that. Um, just kind of, just say, if you're at work or something and somebody's kind of dumping on you or whatever, just say, oh, excuse me, I gotta run to the bathroom. And just go to the bathroom, breathe, and put your angels around you and see them protecting you. And it's all good, okay? Um, it's really funny because it's talking about a new love in your life. And I know what that's all about. I know what that's all about. That's little Winston, your little addition to your family, little pug, little Winston. And I was there, and it's just he creates so much joy there, so much excitement, so much all of a sudden, to be able to give all this love to another creature. It's pretty awesome. But the opportunities coming your way are very interesting, and I feel like they're going to come in about 8 months, and just be ready for them, and it'll be okay. Thank you, Barbara. Love you guys. Okay, let's see who's next. We have Katie Newkirk. Okay, is there anything? Maybe just a general reading. Let me just tell you what's going on with your life and what you can expect. Isn't this so much fun? I have missed you guys. It's so good to be back. Okay, Katie. Oh my goodness. Some big changes in your life. Oh my goodness. A lot of things is just going to turn upside down. And just, wow. But you're going to get through it. You're going to get through these changes. And along with these changes, there's more money coming your way and there's more love. So, changes are good. Sometimes we're going through changes and they're so difficult and so stressful and so awful. We think, oh my gosh, am I going to get through this? But you get through it. And then later on, you look back and think, you know what? That was really a blessing in disguise. So this is the way some of these changes, the Tower card is like, oh, everything blows up. But when it settles down, I think you're going to be very pleased with these changes. You're going to get through them and they're going to be better. Okay? So just hang in there, Katie. Thank you so much. Tabitha. A general reading for Tabitha. Okay, Tabitha, I like that name. That was on Bewitched or something, yeah. Okay, I'm going to pull these cards, Tabitha. Okay. Wow. Okay. You gotta make some decisions, and maybe financially things have been a little challenging because I see you kind of borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. But there are some situations in your life that you're gonna have to let go of because they're not gonna change. No matter what you do, no matter what type of strategy you employ, it is not gonna change, Tabitha. So let it go. Some things come into your life and they come for a little while, and sometimes they come for a long time. But this is a situation where it's not going to change. It's not going to get better. Just move on from it. Allow the universe to take it away from you. Okay. And when you do that, you're going to be very fascinated how much better you're going to feel, Tabitha. You're going to feel healthy. You're going to feel stronger. You're going to feel better emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, the whole bit. But there's something you let go of, and stop worrying so much about the money. You've got a lot of decisions to make in the next few months, because you're going to have to weigh them very carefully and make sure that it feels right to you. That's how you know if it's good or not. It's got to feel good within you. Okay? All right. Thank you. Have a great day. And let's see who's next. Okay, Lori. Hi, Lori. Will Jackson and I start dating seriously? That's a heavy one. Okay. because it's two people involved, not just you, it's him too. Okay, let's see if there's a future here with Jackson. Maybe you're trying too hard with this relationship with Jackson, and it's saying you need to kind of take a reprieve. You need to kind of take a break. And I would say in 4 months' time, by the time 4 months is up, you're going to know exactly where you stand. But let me tell you this, that you will have everything you want in this lifetime. You are blessed. And in 6 months' time, things are really going to take a major shift, and you're going to have more peace of mind. But, know that we do everything we can in our relationships, and it's up to the other person. If they don't pull their weight, if they're not reciprocating, then you don't have a relationship. But you will know at the end of 4 months where it's going or isn't. But your life overall is going to get better in about 6 months. Okay, dear? I hope that helped you. And I thank you for being here. And let's see who we have next. Okay, Joe, Megan. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Joe, Megan. I'll take these four. Wow, you have really good cards. You're going to get a lot of help through your dreams. I want you to be extra aware of the dreams you're having and what's going on with them. Before you go to bed, just say, okay, I'm going to remember my dreams. Okay, angels, help me remember my dreams. And you may have some visitations from the other side, from loved ones, but whatever it is, this reason to celebrate in your life. Oh my gosh. The money is coming in. There's new adventures in money. There's new reasons for celebrations. Maybe you're going to be having going to a wedding or be in a wedding, or there's magic all around you. Okay. So believe in yourself, believe in love, believe in everything you want is yours. Okay. You're going to see it happen. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a good day. All right. Who's next? Okay, we had Joe. Yeah. Okay, so Karen wants, what do the guides want Michael to know? Okay, this is your friend Michael, and I know he's been through a lot, but let's just see what he needs to know. Michael. Okay, Michael. Oh, the sun is shining for you, and they're saying that, you need to set some boundaries with people. You need to make sure you're protecting yourself and making sure you're getting everything you need, so you're not being pulled in different directions from different people, because there's a new chapter commencing in your life, Michael, and you're going to have some victory. You're also going to have a lot of prosperity. It looks like money's heading your way, and just overall, you're going to be happier than you have been in a long time. And I just want you to know that your daughter is around you always, and your life is good. Okay? Thank you so much, Michael. I hope you have a great day. Okay. Now we have Paulette. How will the month of June be? Let's check that out, Paulette. How is the month of June going to be for you? Sometimes I never know where to pull. They just have to, the energy just changes. Okay. Stop worrying so much. There's a lot of things in your life that you feel like, oh my gosh, when is this going to happen? What's taking so long? I'm at a standstill. But there's a lot you're learning during this time. You're learning about yourself, and you're learning how gifted you are. But you also have the wish fulfilled card. So I feel like some wonderful things are getting ready to happen for you, but you just have to stop worrying so much. And I'm going to grab these two here. Okay. Well, money's on its way. So just believe and trust, because it's coming. And the big message for you right now is to take care of yourself. Give yourself lots of love. Give yourself a lot of nurturing. And It's all good. Okay, Paulette, bless you. Thank you. Okay, Nettie, a general need reading for Nettie. Okay, I'm drawn to these four. I don't know why I'm drawing this side so much. Anyway, okay. You got a lot of energy coming up where you're having to expend a lot of energy. And you're also learning to see two sides of a situation. You know, you've been maybe thinking, maybe experiencing kind of a fear mode and worrying a little bit too much about everything. And there may be something legal coming up. And you can't fight it. You just have to go with it because it's an experience you have to have. They're also talking, Nettie, about visiting or connecting with some loved ones from the past. They may be friends and they may be family, but there's a lot of things that are going to come to light for you. And I don't want you to fear it. I don't want you to be afraid. I want you to just know that there's things that you need to know that are going to present themselves to you, and it will be okay. Okay, thank you so much, Nettie. Have a good day. Maurice, my dear friend in Boston, my hometown. Okay, you applied for a new position, and what will be the outcome? This new position, okay. New position. Okay. You know, sometimes we apply for things or we want things, but it's not necessarily what's going to make us happy, because this is saying that if you take this position, this particular position you applied for, you're going to feel a little bit like you're not really in control of the situation, that they're going to be controlling to you. I want you to believe in yourself and believe in your spiritual side. Really look to grow spiritually and trust that your inner guidance is going to help you. You know, sometimes we see positions and maybe they're offering more money and more opportunities, but maybe it's not necessarily the place that's going to make you happy. Because I feel like this position that you applied for is going to be very draining for you. I want you to just make other plans in your life too. Don't let it all be about work. Don't think that, oh, I'm going to be happy if I finally get that position or if I get the job of my dreams and everything. I want you to be happy anyway. I want you to find happiness so that you can balance your life. So it's not just about the physical work and everything, but about the feelings that you get every day when you wake up and you feel excited about the new day. All right? Because there's so much out there for you, and there's so much love and light. And anyway, whether you get this job or not, I don't think it's going to be the best one for you. But know that spiritually, just ask the angels, okay, bring me the best job for me, the one that I'm going to have prosperity and happiness and look forward to getting up and going to work every day. That's what you want, not just because the position may pay better and maybe a little more opportunity. I want you to pick the best thing for you so you can be happy. Okay? All right, I'm going to shuffle these cards up because my 78 cards are dwindling here. So we have Karen Boyle, a general reading. Okay, Karen. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. Let's see what my guides and your guides want you to know. Karen. Okay, let's spread them out. I'm spreading them out. Okay, Karen. Get that energy flowing. So, okay, Karen Boyle. Nope, stop right there. Okay, you're in for a lot of changes too. But they're saying, you know, you don't realize how powerful a person you really are. And I want you to focus on bringing in the things in your life that you want, because you feel like I deserve them. They're going to make me happy and all of that, because you have that ability to manifest what you want. It may create a lot of changes. So think about what you really want to happen in your life and think about, am I really ready for all these changes? Because in order to pursue and get what you really want, you're going to have to let a lot of things go so you can put that as a priority. So just think about that. Think about where your priority lies, and what kind of future, what do you want to manifest in your life, and then go after it. If you feel like you're really sure, then just do it. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. The love goddess. Is this Bonnie, my dear Bonnie? Or is this Shauna? Oh my goodness. Well, let's see what I can pick for you guys. Let's see what you really know. The love goddess. Okay, it must be Shauna. Okay. You got a lot of choices to make, and you've been going through a lot of burdens, a lot of disappointments, little bit of heartache. But you know what? What that means is there's other choices that you need to make that are going to help you. Okay. The choices are important, but when you make these choices, it's going to lift some of these burdens from you. Let's see here. It's almost like there's something new you're going to bring into your profession. Something, maybe a new. This is the apprenticeship card, so it's really talking about adding something new to your career, to your field, to what you do. But don't listen so much to other people. They may not steer you in the right direction. Listen to your heart, listen to your soul, listen to what advice you are being given within you. Okay, that's my biggest point here. There's a lot of things that are going on and a lot of disappointments, but there's some wake-up calls too, that you're going to have a better understanding of where you're coming from and where you're going. Okay, it's all right, just listen within. Okay, Vladimir. Okay, let's look at your finances. Thank you, Karen. And thank you, Shauna. Okay, let's see. Vladimir. Money. Oh my goodness. These are really good cards. You asked about money. Wow, you can have it all. It's coming to you. It's coming. And they want you to not just get so focused on money, but to really enjoy your life, to really add some happiness. Money's not the answer for everything, but you're coming into a lucky time, and the Wheel of Fortune is with you, and the money is coming, but they say enjoy it, and put love out there. Enjoy the love that you have within yourself and that you have for others, and really enjoy your life. It's so important. Okay. Thank you, Vladimir, but money is no problem. Finances are no problem. It's all coming your way. Thank you. Okay, Marina, is there a relationship with me and Peter? Okay, Marina, you and Peter. Is there a future here? I'm gonna pull this one and this one. Okay. Well, you've been in a lot of relationships in the past, Marina, where it's been very draining. You know, people just taking your energy. It's like you're doing so much for them and not enough for yourself. So they're saying in 6 months' time, see how things go, because there's going to be some victory. There's going to be a lot of happiness in your life. And there's the High Priestess card, which is a very spiritual card. So if you feel like this person is giving to you, and it's not always you giving for them, I'd say go for it. But if it's not, you've learned your lesson, and start thinking about yourself and what you deserve in a relationship. Okay, don't let people drain your energy. No, this is about you. This is not about them all the time. Okay, but I feel like if you pay attention and you do trust your inner guidance, that you're going to be happy and you're going to have the relationship of your dreams. Whether it's with Peter or not, you will know soon enough. In 6 months' time, you will definitely know. Okay? JR, Uncle Martin passed. Didn't have a will. Anything you can say on his behalf? JR. Okay, I feel like he loves you very much. I also feel like whether you realize it or not, JR was very sick to it for quite a while. I'd say for about 4 months before he passed. What he's telling you, his message to you is like, be happy, find the love, because you will have that love in your life. The big thing though is have peace of mind. And I feel like he's telling you that he is at peace and he's doing fine. Don't hold back so much. Be willing to just give and receive, okay? But he is at peace. Thank you so much. Take care. Brolic, message on tax situation. Okay, you need to know what's going on with your tax stuff. Okay, go with these. Oh boy. Well, I feel like, this may cost you some money. I know you're really worried about it, and you are putting those thoughts out to the universe. So, but you're very good at your work, and I feel like you're always going to keep bringing in more money and doing well. But you hold yourself back sometimes. You have these great creative ideas, but you hold yourself back and you're not using your gifts and your talents. It's time to get out there and show people what you're made of. Show people your worth, because you are worthy of great things and you're very good at what you do and you're so creative. Get out of that rut. Break down those walls that are holding you back, okay? Thank you so much. Okay, who's next? I'm lost. Okay. Remember, if I'm helping you, please, if you want to make a comment, like, whatever, please do so. And if you're on YouTube, press the magic button, the little subscribe button. That will help me. That will show me that I am valued for what I do, and I do the best I can. All right. Okay, and don't forget my book. My book is out there, and it will help you. It will help you learn everything that I learned, that I practiced for over 40 years. And this has a lot of different subjects in it. It's a handbook, but it also has stories about my life. And make sure you get it. It's really a good book. Okay, dream. Okay, dream. Let's see what I can tell you today. So good to see all you guys back here. So cool. Dream. Dream, dream, dream. I like that song. Dream. Oh, wow, dream. The money is coming your way. Love is coming your way. There's so many opportunities coming your way. Open your heart. Open up and allow them to come in. Say, when you think of all this stuff coming, say, it's about time. I deserve it. I am worthy. I am the best. I am full of love. And I have so much love to give, because it's all coming. Money, love. You're going to start feeling better than you have felt in a long, long time. You're very sensitive. You're sensitive to everything around you. You're sensitive to people. You're sensitive to energy. That's a gift. Honor it, okay? But these opportunities are coming. Be ready for them. Love yourself enough so that when they do come, wow, bring it on. I'm ready, okay? Thanks, Dream. Take care. Okay, Nakamov, career. You want to know about your career? Okay, let's see what I can tell you about your career. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee here. Career. Nakamov. Okay, your career. It looks really good. I don't know if you're doing something legal or you're having to sign some legal papers, because it looks like there's some money involved that's coming to you through the legal system. Okay, I don't know exactly where, but this may be old money from family or people that you've known in the past. They're also saying that, there's situations around you that maybe you need to look outside the box. You need to look at a different paradigm, okay? But there's money coming your way, and it's going to be pretty neat. Okay? Good cards. All right. Sonali, a general reading. Okay. Sonali. Okay. Okay, this is a biggie. This is asking you to open your mind. Open your mind to new ideas, new thoughts, a new attitude maybe. Maybe you grew up with certain ideas, certain beliefs and everything, and now you're having to question everything. You're having to look at things from a different angle. Okay, so please be open. Look for a little adventure in life. Maybe look at things a little different, and you will have that nice, solid foundation underneath you. It's going to be fine. But the big message here is look beyond the obvious. Be willing to see things in a different light. Okay? Thank you, Sonali. I hope that helped you. And here's my friend Pommy. Yay, Pommy. Okay. What have I got to tell you today? All right, my dear friend. I wish I was by the ocean in San Francisco right now. We'd be having a cup of tea and visiting and having fun. Oh, well. Okay. Okay, Pommy. You're going to be in a new relationship. There's two people coming into your life, and you are going to have to choose. Do I want this one? Do I want that one? And choose from your heart. Choose from what feels right for you. Does it, could you go the rest of your life without that person? Or would you always wonder about them? I want you to think about that. Okay, because I know you've had a lot of disappointments when it comes to relationships. There's some you tried to work, you tried your very best to make it happen and make it be successful, but it wasn't meant to be. So you're having to leave that behind. So I want you to be open to new type of people, new type of relationships. There's new things coming in. People bringing new things to you. And it's going to be pretty exciting. But what's really neat here, even though you've had a lot of disappointments, I want you to know that things are going to get better for you. And you're going to actually start feeling better than you have felt in a long time. Feeling better physically, emotionally, spiritually. Really good, really good. So be open to all these new changes and new beginnings that are getting ready to happen. Don't hold on to the things that haven't worked. Don't hold on to the past. Release them and get ready for some fun and some excitement and some new stuff. Okay? Thank you, Pommy. Take care. Jean, learning to walk again. How will the timing go? In other words, you want to know how soon you're going to be able to walk. That's a trick, I'll tell you. I know I had my hip replaced and I had to learn how to walk all over again. Oh, this was a few years back. Oof. But it's great now. So let's see about you. Don't let fear enter into it, because you can be your own worst enemy just by worrying. If you worry too much, you're holding back the cure. You're holding back the timing. You've got a lot of new things coming up in your life, Jean. It's not just the learning to walk again. I want you to focus on the energy. Put all that energy into your legs and see them walking. You can see them dancing again, whatever. But it's a lot of new things, new energy coming in, new money coming in. The old does not exist anymore. It's changed. So I want you to start making plans for the future, making plans for the rest of the year. I want you to put down dreams and goals and things you want to achieve and let it happen. Don't let fear ever enter in, okay? You're going to do just fine, and I feel like you're going to see a lot of improvement in this next 2 months, okay? But you've got everything to live for, everything to work for, okay? Thank you, Jean. I wish you the very best. Much healing. Okay. Mercury Virgo. Okay, Mercury Virgo. General. Simple question. Wow. Okay. Mercury Virgo. I want you to be strong and I want you to be adamant about having what you want in this lifetime. You need to set boundaries with these other people. You let all these people walk over you. Don't let that happen, because you're going to have wishes come true and you're going to have money galore. It's all about letting things go, letting those people go if they're not adding to your life, letting situations go where you're feeling limited or tied down. Put an end to that, because you are going to have it all in this lifetime. So Mercury Virgo, move on. Move on from anything holding you back. Okay, Anja. Okay, your career. So good to see you here, Anja. Okay. Well, you have a very spiritual connection to the other side. You got the Hermit card here, and we know what that's all about, Anja. You've got some good news coming. You've got some traveling coming up. You're a good friend. You're very good to people. So make sure that you're getting reciprocated. All that good that you're putting out, make sure it's coming back to you, because you deserve it. Anyway, the traveling coming in, the good news, and this beautiful connection you have with your loved ones on the other side, with the angels and guides. They love you. They adore you. So thank you so much. Have a good day. Okay. Prosperity Road. Is that next? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Prosperity Road. Energy shift from partner. Why? Okay. Sometimes it's really not about you, but it's about them. It's about what's going on in their life. So let me see here what I can tell you. You know, this person's very concerned about money. They're working very hard. They're just, in a lot of them, they're focusing too much about the past and not about what's going on right now, and not about the future. They're stuck in the past. They need a new reprieve. They need something to look forward to. They need some new goals. They need some new dreams to conquer. Okay, they're stuck in the past. Get them out of there, and try to intervene in a way that you can bring in a little fun in their life, because they are just working too hard and they're stuck. Okay, it's got nothing to do with you. It's all about them. So don't take this personally. Okay, all right. Capria had an interview. What will the outcome be? Okay, let's see how the interview went and what the result will be. Oh my goodness. We have a card that's saying it's going to take a long time, huh? And you're very sick about it. Well, I think it's going to turn out fine. I see you celebrating, so this is a good thing. But right now, before you find out the outcome, what I want you to do is really celebrate your life and really cater to yourself. Give yourself lots of love. Give yourself a lot of nurturing. Give yourself, great vibes, okay? Please pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are going to give you some insight, whether they're visitations from other people on the other side, your loved ones, friends, family, or whatever. Please pay attention to your dreams and pay attention to your feelings about everything. How does this feel? Metaphysical stuff is not about what you know, what you learn, everything. It's really about how does it make you feel? Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel bad? Pay attention to your feelings, okay? And, but as far as the interview, I think you're going to be surprised. This may take a long time coming. It's like they don't make up their mind very quickly. So try not to get too anxious, and just move along with everything. Let things come, and believe that whatever the outcome is going to be, the best thing is available for you, okay? The best thing is coming up for you. And you don't want anything that's not going to be the best for you. Don't settle for less, okay? All right. Thank you. Have a great day, Depriya. I hope that helped you. But you're going to be celebrating about some job. I don't know if it's that one, but you're going to be celebrating soon. All right. Max May. Will Mr. Foster be able to address my tax situation? So you're asking if this person, Mr. Foster, is is he the best person to help you with your tax situation? Okay, is this person going to be helpful? Yeah, some of the tax situations, I think there's some traveling that could be used as some of these tax because they're related to what you do. Okay. I feel like this person is a very good friend, and I do believe he's going to work hard for you to make it happen. Okay, fix your tax situation. Okay, thank you. Okay, Kat, how are you, girlfriend? Oh, it's so good to see you. I bet it's getting a little warm out in Corpus Christi. Okay, let's see what you need to know today. Okay, I'm going to go with these four. Worrying too much about money. Just worrying too much about money. Instead of worrying about money so much, have a little fun. Get out there and go to the beach, walk along the seashore, watch the pelicans dive into the water, and see everything is beautiful. And I do feel like you're even though you're worried about the money, things are going to change, and they're going to change probably late summer. I do think that there's more prosperity coming your way, but I want you to love yourself and love your life and love the world around you, the nature and everything. It's a beautiful world. And as you see that and you focus more on the love, you won't be focusing so much as on the not having enough or the money situation. Because the money will start coming when you just release it a little bit and you don't make it a top priority. Worry about the money and the financial situation. Okay, start enjoying your life, and see love in every situation. See love in everybody, and certainly see love in yourself. Okay, dear. Take care, Kat. Good to hear from you. I hope you're doing well with your tea leaf readings because you're so good at it. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. Crady, love life this year. Okay, let's see if you have any love life this year. First, fall in love with yourself. And then as you love yourself, you will put those vibes out, and you put that energy and that aura, that beautiful, loving aura, and it will just bring in the people that are going to love you. Okay? All right, let's see here. Okay. I don't see anything about love just yet, because it's almost like you've been looking in the wrong places. You've been looking at things in the wrong way, and you want somebody that's going to love you and accept you for who you are. And I do believe you're learning how to find the love that's good for you. So I want you to take a pad of paper, draw a line down the middle. On the left, write down all the things you want in a relationship. You know, you want this person to be, have a lot of integrity, be a lot of fun. What you don't want somebody that's obsessed with money or obsessed with you being a certain way. And, so you have the column of all the pluses, the things that you want, and then you have a column of the things you don't want. So I want you to spend a lot of time doing this, Grady, and think of all this and write everything down. I don't care if it takes you an hour or if it takes you a month or whatever. Write everything down. Make sure you've dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's and you haven't forgotten anything. And then when you feel like this is exactly what I want in a relationship, you will have it, because what you're going to do is you're going to say, okay, angels, I want you to bring this to me. And I thank you for bringing this to me. And just take that paper, crunch it all up, put it in the sink, light it on fire, let it burn out, and just move on. You will have exactly what you asked for. So be careful of what you ask for. Make sure you ask for what you really, truly want. and really truly believe will make you happy. Okay? Thank you. Okay. Carol. Okay, a general for Carol. Okay, Carol, let's see what I can tell you. Carol. Right here. The energy is pulled right here. Okay. Carol, endings. Oh my goodness. There's something that you have to be strong about. You have to be strong about this, Carol, and you have to let it end. And when you let this end, because it's not doing you any good, you let this end, you be strong enough to say, this is not good for me. I need to put this behind me. You're going to have prosperity. You're going to have wishes. Your ability to communicate with the other side is going to be even stronger. So you're going to have it all, but let this thing end that's holding you back. Okay? Thank you, Carol. Okay, Lydia. Okay, Lydia Robles. Let's see what you need to know. Lydia. Okay. Stop worrying so much. Okay, you have two men that are just wanting your attention. And right now, instead of worrying about them, let them worry about their own problems. Think about yourself. Nurture yourself right now. And when they say, oh, I need your time, I need you to do this, I need you to, spend time with me. If you don't want to do what you say, I'd like to do that, but I need to do something for me right now. I need to go get a pedicure or whatever. Okay, Lydia? Trust your feelings. You've got the cards that say you're very intuitive, very spiritual, so pay attention to that. Okay, don't doubt it for a minute. If you get this feeling like I need to do something, or I want to do something, or I should do something, and that's what feels right, go for it. Go do it. Okay, Lydia? I hope that helped you. Thank you so much. Mars, good to see you again. Hi. Okay, Mars, General. Okay, well, I have to pull these because these are what's calling to me. Decisions. Do not be afraid to follow your dreams, to move in the direction that you're feeling called to, okay? This is saying you let fear hold you back, and saying don't. Make the decisions, make it now. Don't hold back. Sometimes opportunities come our way and we need to grab them. And if we don't grab them, they leave, okay? The opportunities come and they go. So I want you to be aware of that. Make your decisions and set your dreams and your goals for the year, and make sure you try to follow through with them, okay? Thank you. Okay, Kat, we already did. Kristen. Hi, Kristen. Good to see you, my favorite medium. All right. Let's see what I can tell you, Kristen. I hope you're wearing those pretty earrings you got for Mother's Day. They're so cute. Okay. Indecision. Having a lot of indecision right now. And I would say this is the time that you need to just kind of sit back and observe and contemplate about your next move, because this is not the time to make a decision. I would wait at least 3 months before you do make a decision. There is some travel involved, there's work involved, and there's having, the dreams of having it all, and you can have both. You can have everything you really want. Don't make any decisions for 3 months, because I feel like the decisions are based on your work and traveling, making changes and everything. So don't do anything for 3 months, and enjoy the love and the life that you have, because it's pretty awesome. Okay? Thank you, Kristen. Okay. Divancha. Okay, love. Okay. Let's see if love is on the horizon for you. Let me have a sip of my coffee here. Okay, love. Okay. Well, what it's saying is you are coming into a new chapter in your life, a chapter that's going to bring you more prosperity and bring you fantastic health. You've been focusing sometimes on all the wrong things, and now it's time to focus on you because, when I do readings, I look, for people, especially health wise, if they have one or two of these cards and you have both of them. So it's telling you your health is primarily very important right now, and that is going to really improve, as well as your financial state. Love, uh, take these other two right now, and love will come later, but it's talking about the change that you're having to make in your life that will bring in the things that you want. Okay, don't be afraid of the change. It's going to be okay. More money, more love, and great health. Okay, thank you so much. If that helped you. Okay, Rena Lewis, love. Everybody wants love. Okay, love yourself first, guys. And then when you love yourself completely, and you will attract people that will love you the same way. Okay? All right. And who was that, Leash? No. Okay, that was Rena. Rena Lewis. Okay, love. Okay. This is kind of crazy. There's cards here and there's cards there. Okay. You know what? Don't worry about it right now. When you change your mind about the kind of love you deserve and what you want, you will have it. But it's not time yet. It's like everything's kind of in limbo right now. But it's because you have to rethink your ideas about love. You are going to get married. But rethink about what you really want in a relationship, because there's times in the past it hasn't worked out very well. But you will make it work when you change your mind about everything, okay? It will be okay. All right. Thank you for being here. And who is next? Okay, Leash 9. What do I need to know? I don't know about that name. I don't know if that's a very positive name. Leash. Okay, Leash 9. But I will give you a reading. You need a breather. You need to take some time and rest. Everything, you feel like you're so out of control. Everybody's controlling you. Your work, your love, your friends, your family. They've all got you in a fenced wall. You're stuck in there, particularly work. You're very good about your work, but when are you going to take charge of your life? Okay? Get some rest, take care of yourself. And when you do this rest and everything, you're also going to have some great ideas that will make you some money. You're very creative, but you need some rest right now. And I'd say for the next few months, get as much rest as you can. And then see what kind of dreams you have, see what kind of ideas you come up with. They're going to be pretty awesome, and they will help you. Okay, they'll help you in your work. Okay? Thank you. Benita Bala, love within the year. Everybody wants love. Oh, wow. Okay. Remember, this is a year all of us are letting go of things, bringing things to closure, letting go of things that are not working. So maybe when it comes to things like love, you all need to rethink it. Okay? Rethink about, because things in the past are not the same way as they are this year. So there's maybe things you put up with, or you wanted it, and it didn't work out well. So rethink what you want in love, how you want to be treated, and what you expect. Okay? Okay. But I'm going to pull some cards for you, Benita. All right? Love within the year. There's definitely some changes here that have to be made, because you're very disappointed about love. You hold on to things, you hold on to the past, the feelings about love and everything. Let it go, let it go. rethink what you want in love. What do you expect? How do you want to be treated? And just believe that you're worthy of the best. And when you believe that you're worthy of the best will come to you. Trust me, okay? Love yourself first. Thank you. Okay. Natish, what is Nadia's feeling towards me? Okay. Let's see if there's any feelings there. Okay. Why do you guys argue so much? There's a lot of conflict between the two of you. And some of it is about money. And money's coming to you. You're going to have money given to you, some really good news. But if you find yourself taking all this time just to argue and disagree about things, what is the sense of being together if it's not bringing you happiness and the feeling of love and light and everything? I don't know. There's a lot of conflict here. Give yourself some space. You need some time to kind of get away from all this, get away from people, and kind of rethink what you really want. It doesn't matter what they feel towards you, but how do you feel towards them? How do you feel towards yourself? It takes two to make a relationship. Okay, so take a break and get away and kind of find yourself. All right. Okay, Ruchi, when will things work out for me? Okay, that's a pretty broad subject. When will things work out for me? Let's just see if things are going to start getting better for you. Okay, let's see here. When are they going to start getting better for you? Okay, so this is all about why are you holding yourself back so much? Get out there, express yourself, be who you want to be. And then you're going to have an opportunity coming up where you're going to meet some people and you're going to feel romantically involved in these people. And then you're going to have to make choices. Who do you want to be with? But you know what the most important thing this reading is telling you, Ruchi, is have peace of mind. Whatever it takes to give you that peace of mind, that happiness within, do it. Doesn't matter about the other people and giving them happiness. I want you to find that peace and love and happiness within you so you can have harmony in your life, okay? That is your goal, your thing to do. Okay. Christina Ann. Okay, Christina Ann. Christina Ann. All right. You're a very loving person. You're very sensitive to all these people too. And there's people that really care about you from the past. I don't know, their family or friends, but you need to really connect with them because they're going to remind you who you really are, who you've been, and who you are now. Okay? There's a sense of victory. You're going to have some victory pretty soon. So that's really cool. So it's all going okay. Okay? Thank you, Christina Ann. Sun, work and love. Okay, let's see what pops up. Work or love? Maybe all will. It all will. Okay. Work and love. You know what? This is not really talking about work. It's not really talking about love. It's talking about things getting better for you, but it's also talking about there's people around you that take your energy, that they just take, and you let them. Don't let them, sun. The sun, it's so funny. Your name is the sun. And look at the card I pulled for you. The sun. Isn't that cool? Okay. But what these cards are really talking to you about, they're talking about your spiritual side, working with your gifts, your talents. That's why you need my book. You need my book, Love Your Spiritual Gifts, because you have talents, you have gifts, and you need to start working with them, okay? So when it comes to work, do it in a spiritual way. Find what you love. Find your passion. Find that love for yourself, and don't let people drain you and take all your energy. But I would say in 6 months' time, you're going to go through some major changes where you're going to be very, very happy. Okay. And it's so worth it. And you're worth it. Okay, son? Thank you. MV, what is happening between him and I? Okay. Let's see. What is happening, MV? He's not giving you the attention you deserve, that's for sure. You've got choices to make, and when things become a burden and you're not the object of their attention, then there's nothing there. So in other words, you're asking what is going on between the two of you. Obviously, it's not enough, nothing that should be going on. Okay, so you've got choices to make. When things become a burden and they're no longer alive, and I mean, you're going to go through, in any relationship, you're going to go through easy times, you're going to go through hard times, you're going to go through the good and the bad and the ugly, the sick and the well, and all that stuff. But you know what? It passes. Things are constantly changing. Everything in our life is changing. You have transitions, okay? Everything's full of changes. And if you're not going to go through these changes together and still love each other no matter what, and accept each other unconditionally for who you are, you don't have anything. You don't have the love. You don't have the ability to withstand the good and the bad, okay? So really rethink about what you're getting out of this relationship, all right? Thank you, and I wish you the very best. Okay, Donna. Donna wants a general, okay? Okay, Donna. Do you have Helen's name down there? Okay, Donna. Okay, Donna. Stop worrying so much. Donna, you need to trust that there's a reason for everything. Even if it's like people that come into our life and some come in for a brief time and other people come in forever. There's something we're learning about them. But they're saying that you're not spending enough time taking care of yourself. You're taking care of everybody else, particularly these guys. Okay, you need to stop pleasing all these guys and please yourself for once. And then you stop worrying about them and worry about yourself, Donna. You're a very spiritual person, so honor that and work with it. All right, and be the happiness and trust your feelings. If you feel certain ways about things, trust that. It's your angels, your guides, your psychic abilities trying to tell you something, okay? Honor your feelings. Okay, thank you, Donna. Take care. Okay, Tanvi. Okay. Remember, if you're on this and you've asked questions and you're happy with, you've gained some satisfaction with the answers, please put like or comment or whatever on Facebook. Or if you're on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. That means a lot to me, okay? It means that I'm not doing this, I'm just not blowing hot air, okay? I'm doing this out of my heart, out of the goodness for everybody. Okay, TNV, let's see. TNV? Okay. Okay. Well, you're just going through a lot of disappointment lately because you've tried to make some things work and things haven't worked. It's very frustrating. However, you're very creative. So you need to look at your gifts and what you're going to do with them. All right? Don't make any big decisions in a hurry. Think about things carefully and value who you are and value what you want. Okay? All right. Okay, I won. Okay, I won. I think I need to put that to music. Okay. Time for a little fun. Money, you worry a lot about money. There's not enough as you would like, but the money is coming. right now, before all this happens, before all this money comes in and everything, I want you to take some time and enjoy your life. You know, money is just energy. Money just, it keeps moving. It has to keep moving, all right? But you're seeing the truth about some things in your life, and know that there's more to life than just work, work, work. So treat it that way. Get that balance back in your life of fun and love and enjoyment and appreciating every minute. Okay, Iwan? Thank you. Okay. Mid-set strategies clarity. Okay, that's a mouthful. What do you need to know? Okay. Mid-set. Okay. Okay. There's something that needs to end, let it end. It's not doing you any good. It's not adding to your life. If anything, it's taking away. So let that end and manifest something new and exciting in your life. And have a little activity, have a little fun. Get out there and, even if you can't go a whole lot of places, get out there and watch the birds and the bees and see the trees sway with the wind and look at the beauty around you. And then come in and look at yourself and look at the beauty within you. Okay? Thank you. All right. Iran Williams. Okay. Iran Williams. Okay, let's see what I got for you. It is so cool to look at the list of people and the names, and I see a lot of these names are people outside this country, and I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Okay, this is for Iran. Okay, a new chapter in your life. All of a sudden, everything is just slowed down. It's like, okay, when is this going to happen? When is that going to happen? Is when things going to pick up? And it says it will. There's a new chapter coming in. You have to move some of this energy yourself because you have to allow yourself to move forward and create some of this energy. And then you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be celebrating. After this dead time, this time of stagnation, things are going to happen. So just believe it and be ready for it. Okay, Iran, thank you. Helen, my dear friend from across the pond. Let's see what I can tell you, Helen. Okay, Helen. You're a beautiful person and you help so many people, and thank you for being here. All right. Okay. There's part of you that's been kind of holding yourself back a little. You're very good at the work you do, and you help so many people, and you're just a godsend. You're just wonderful. But know that there's times in our life we have to kind of slow down a little bit and smell the flowers and take time for ourselves and don't hold ourselves back because we have all these responsibilities. Love yourself and appreciate who you are because things are going to get a lot better financially, spiritually, physically, especially, and there's just light at the end of the tunnel here. But there's also some money coming your way, and money to maybe invest in yourself, invest in something that's important to you. All right, and thank you for all that you do, and thank you for being here. Okay, Helen. T-Lynn, when will my guide talk to me again? Maybe your guide's talking to you and you're just not listening, or you don't want to listen. Okay. T-Lynn, your guides are wanting you to know that they love you very much, okay? Sometimes they may not express it in words. Maybe they express it with feelings, or they show you something that you need to see, something outside you. And there's also a trip coming up, and you need to take this trip. You've been thinking about it, and this trip will create a lot of love within you, all right? And you're a good friend. Make sure that you're getting your time worth with people. The people are taking the time and giving you the love and the care that you deserve, okay? That's my message to you. And that's what the guide wants you to know, all right? Thank you. Okay, Yvonne Grace. Okay, let's see here. Good to see you here. All these wonderful people. They're so far away. I know they're not in Phoenix. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Ooh, dear. There's a broken heart here. But you know, Ellie Ron, they're asking you to. You have so many gifts and talents, but there's something they want you to really work on and bring into your life that will make a difference. This is like a wake up call. Some things that you've been hanging on to, that you've been holding on to, they don't serve you anymore. It's like, let it go. Let it go. And when you let this go, it makes room for other things in your life, other things to come in and reward you. And your life is precious. It's good. It's going to be okay. All right. So make room for some new things. Thank you so much. Okay. Don't forget to get my book. It's on Amazon. 40 years of hard work and hard, a lot of teaching. All these classes that I've taught for the last 40 years, most of them are in here. And if you want to know how to do the tarot, if you want to know how to do mediumship, how to just live the best life possible, and this is my personal stories in here too. It's on Amazon. Love Your Spiritual Gifts. And also don't forget Dawn's book, The Ultimate Power Within, about working your magic. Okay. And I wish you guys the best, and I'll see you next Saturday. It's going to be so exciting. I thank you for being here.